Morning, guys. It is about 6 in the morning. And yes, I do not have makeup on. I have my robe on. This is what I look like in the morning. So, real, honest, what I look like in the morning. But I already did my Bible study and I didn't record it just because I feel like I've been showing it so often that I feel like people know like what my mornings normally look like. But I will share a little bit of what I did read, and something that I wanted to talk about was I read a passage in Matthew. So a lot of people, some people, if you read the Bible, then I'm sure you've heard of the Bible passage in the Bible in Matthew. I think it's Matthew 6, where it talks about prayer and how we should pray and things like that. And it talks about, our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, etc. Right? And before that passage, it talks about how we should not pray outwardly. Like, people, when you pray, a lot of people pray, some people pray like outwardly, like you can actually hear their prayers. But it also states in the Bible that you should go to a secluded place and pray privately and pray in the peacefulness and in the quiet, and how God got up in the morning Jesus got up in the morning and he went to a secluded place and he prayed. And it stuck out to me that our prayers are important to him, and he knows our prayers before we even speak them. Like, I always say that even unspoken prayers or silent prayers are prayers as well. And so when I was reading the devotional today and then the scriptures today, I was just reminded that he knows our concerns before we even have to speak them to anyone, before we even tell him that our concerns or our prayer requests are. I remember when I was younger, I'm a very small girl. I'm very short, I'm very skinny, and I used to get picked on a lot because of how short and skinny I am. And it kind of still irritates me, only because like I get comments about how I'm so small, I'm so short. How can a woman have a child when she's so small? I get comments like that, and it does irritate me a little bit because there are times when I wish that I was taller. I wish that I had a different type of body built. And I did honestly used to cry. Like I said, it used to really irritate me that people would say things like that. But God hears our prayers and he knows our prayers before we even speak them. And he still blesses us. He still sees our prayers. In Psalms, I swear, like the whole entire book of Psalms is like about prayers to the Lord and about how he sees us and how we should praise him. And it's just so interesting. Like, when you cry, your tears are prayers to him. And he doesn't want you to just always outwardly just pray. You don't always need to have people see you pray. You can literally go in your bathroom, in a closet, your dining room table, your couch, your car, a public restroom, and pray in private. And he will hear you and he will see you. You don't even need to speak your prayers. You can, there are times when, like, I feel like when I used to go to church and stuff, and when I was younger, they used to have like the altar calls. If you need prayer, come to the altar. And people would go out. I would see people go up there, and they didn't even need to like say anything, because like God already knows our prayers. He already sees them. And so I wanted to come on here and just say that, like, if you are dealing with stuff, I'm dealing with stuff all the time. And if you are dealing with a loss or a prayer request that you feel God isn't answering, or you feel like He hasn't heard you, I encourage you to continue to pray, maybe in silent. And, just as I said before, as I said yesterday, wait expectantly, because He does see them. He does see when you cry. He does see when you get upset. He does hear you when you cry out to Him. And, I just saw on the news in California where there's a bunch of fires. And with our world these days, I feel like we need to be praying a lot. We need to be constantly praying for our children, for our families, for our friends. And we need to not only be outwardly praying, but also silently praying, privately praying. And yeah, so I just wanted to come on here and just share that with you all, and know that, like, God hears you even if you think that He doesn't, and He sees you when you think that nobody else does, and He sees the tears that fall from your eyes when nobody else does, and He understands what you need before anyone ever will. And so that is just my thoughts, and my prayers go out to all you who are dealing with anything that is a struggle. My family is still trying to find an apartment. It's been one of the hardest things I think that we've dealt with, but I am praying that we will find something, even though I get irritated by it so much. I know that He is working in some way that I just can't see. So that is my encouragement this morning at like 6 or so in the morning. I hope that you all have a beautiful day. It is still windy where I live. It is literally 17 degrees, but it says with the wind chill, it feels like 3 degrees. And I don't know if I was made for the cold. So if any of you guys are dealing with that, I know the South is dealing with it too. If any of you guys are dealing with the cold, please let me know. Let me know that I'm not the only one that's just like, I need warmth. I need sunshine. Because I'm telling you now, like, the wind and the cold is not for the weak. But I will talk to you all later. I'm probably going to be posting about another book that I'm reading. And I'll probably be posting about that today. Maybe I'll do like some shows that I've been watching too, because I feel like that would be interesting to like talk about some of our favorite shows and stuff. But I will talk to you all later. I love you all. Stay safe. Keep praying. Keep loving on each other. Bless someone today. Love someone today. Show kindness to someone today. And we will talk later. Bye.